All right, let's watch this. I really wanted to watch this in the pre-show, but I wanted to watch it with you guys together. Chris Cuomo suffers Mayor Mamdani meltdown. This thumbnail.
Chris Cuomo used to be an anchor on CNN. Mm-hmm. I don't know what were the circumstances in which they let him go.
So I remember this. It was when his brother, Andrew Cuomo, you may have heard of him, was in the midst of the wave of sexual harassment and, assault in some ways, allegations. And it was found that he was basically serving as an informal advisor to him, despite being a journalist at CNN. And so
that seems like a conflict of interest.
Yes, CNN basically said it was a conflict, and they parted ways.
He attempted to try to identify one of the accusers.
I mean, he tried to dox one of them. That's fine. And, incidentally, I should also say, just as a side note, I mentioned the other day that I had remembered a story where Mario Cuomo did not attend Andrew's 50th birthday. And I can't find the article on that, but somebody sent me an article where Andrew was not invited to a celebration of Mario Cuomo's legacy because all of Andrew Cuomo's all of Mario Cuomo's, advisors and confidants, they didn't like Andrew. Mm-hmm. They felt like he was a stain on his father's legacy. And I also think that he may have, there was some issue that he may have been inappropriate or Italian, as Andrew Cuomo would say, with one of these advisors' wife. Oh my God. Yeah. So anyways, but folks can Google for that story, but that's neither.
Can I just say, sexually harassing women and then being like, I'm Italian, how was I supposed to know, is like actually the most, the most freedophobic thing you can do. Like, smearing Italians as all just being sexual harassers is crazy. It's crazy.
Here nor there. Here is Chris Cuomo.
Damn you fuckers. I appreciate the support, but I'm so tired of the tomatoes.
And coincidentally, he has a problem with Zoran Mamdani. What? I mean, it's just like he's an observer of the news and he sees that there's a problem. And he even has come up with a new slogan that nobody else except for him uses. So it's not really a slogan.
What's with the Andrews? First the Prince, now the Italian. Don't forget about the Tate.
But he's come up with a nickname for people who want more affordability. Is that it?
I guess so. He doesn't do a great job. It's not in this part.
He calls it mega, but nobody knows really what it means.
I think it's make the economy great again, but he doesn't explicitly say it in this.
Yeah, which of course is...
He thinks it's so clear that he can just say it.
Yeah, I think it's worse than like Maha, because at least like Maha isn't a word, so you can be like, okay, so what does it stand for? Mega already stands. It's like it's already its own prefix. Like what?
And
so he's going to say like there's a MAGA versus mega thing, and it really is like it's also a cry for help, I think.
Both are right about what feels wrong about the economic realities in America. And both are more about the anger than they are about the answers. MAGA and mega are about the anger, not the answers. Okay, don't take it from me. Take it from His Honor.
A great New Yorker once said that while you campaign in poetry, you govern in prose. If that must be true, let the prose we write still rhyme, and let us build a shining city for all.
Dude, Zoran is just, his bitch too bad. His speech too swag. His steak too juicy. His lobster too buttery. Like, he's just too clean with it, man. How do you even defeat someone like that, dude?
Okay, look, there was a lot of anger in the speech because the anger is what...
Okay, now I'll tell you something, what just happened there. They played the wrong clip. And they actually played a quote from Chris Cuomo's dad by mistake. You know what this tells me?
Dude, if I was one of the Cuomo dads... I'm gonna fuck him. One of the Cuomo dads. Why am I making it sound like they have two gay dads? Sorry. If I was one of the Cuomos and I pulled that shit and then my dad saw that shit, that would be so embarrassing. not knowing a quote should be attributed to your dad after running on the legacy of your dad, after having the job you have because of your dad. Like, oh, you just know their dad just like thinks that they're pathetic fucking losers. Oh, dude. Oh my God.
Nobody at News Nation likes Chris Cuomo. And he thought that they were going to play an angry thing. And they literally played the Mario Cuomo quote that Mamdani added and just said, like, we can have rhyme, which I think he's just sort of implying, like, we can be a little bit more
we can govern
exciting.
poetry as well.
Yes, and we can actually do things, which of course is not really about anger.
So hostile.
Wait,
Build a
I
shining
just don't.
city for all.
Why do you think they played the wrong clip?
I honestly think it's because nobody there likes Chris Cuomo.
But this is the but
Watch his look on his face.
I don't think. Well, he might be recognizing that that's his father being quoted.
Yes, no, he does. He thought they were going to be playing a clip
But that's why he
angry.
thinks it's angry, because he's basically saying he's not being a unifier. He's taking a pot shot at my dad. That is his definition of anger. We're going to get to the Van Jones clips later. They've sent out the talking points, whoever it is, the Zionist donors, whatever it is. Zoran Mamdani is angry. He's a radical. He's crazy. Van Jones says angry. Same thing. They are going with this narrative. And so that's what he's running with. I think he's trying to say it's divisive. He's still taking shots at my poor, narcissistic, sexual predator brother in his victory speech.
But that's not the part they played. The part they played was him literally saying what Mario Cuomo said.
He comments on it being
let's
like,
go back.
Okay,
Let's go
okay.
back. Just go back and like look at his face coming out of that thing, and I think he takes a moment and he realizes, like, oh, this is not the place for that clip.
Shining city for all.
Okay, look, there was a lot of anger in the speech, but the anger is what got him there, okay? The question is, who is they, right? And whose time is it no longer, and what will that look like? Now, that was a reference in there, which was a very weird mix. He just paraphrased Mario Cuomo and Ronald Reagan. I don't know if he knows that. I think he did because he was trying to be petty. But my father's line, again, I don't think it was an accident. I don't care what you think you know.
Saying you don't think it was an accident is crazy. It's actually insane.
About the left, okay? This guy, AOC, Bernie, compared to my father, these are posers when it comes to being true democratic values, all right? My father was a doer and a fighter and a fixer. He loved America. He believed that he would never have become anything like he was able to become here. And he believed, and a big part of that was capitalism, and that diversity was our strength. And
Okay, pause it.
Hold on for a second.
He is quoting your father, dummy, to mock your brother, to stick a little knife in him and not even say the name Cuomo, but to have you.
Can I just say this is such like right-wing behavior, assuming that someone can't possibly be doing something intentionally and they have to be making a mistake because they're dumber than you, and then getting baited by that and then actually looking like a fucking idiot is like, it's such a spiritually conservative act. It's just so good.
React
Like,
to it.
This is the type of shit that I like to farm. Sorry, let me show something really quickly. Like, I made this post. I do enjoy a little bit of rage baiting. I made this post because I know it would make people upset. I said, Sharia law says you have to wish me a happy birthday today. And I posted this photo. And people were getting so mad. Like, look at this guy. Cover up, whore. Go to Middle East and see that Sharia law stuff. You're going to let your kids have an arranged marriage? It's like, wait, so like, are you against it or are you for it? Just like, what? First of all, I'm being sarcastic and I'm making fun of the people that are saying Sharia law is going to hit New York City just because a Muslim person is in a position of power in New York. That's nonsensical. Like, it makes no sense to just point at one Muslim person and be like, clearly he's going to enact Sharia law tomorrow. So it was always a fucking stupid idea. That's what I'm making fun of. But then these people, they can't help but tell on themselves and say, well, you were obviously an idiot and you don't know what Sharia law is. That's why you're bringing it up. Also, you should cover up. It's like, wait, so you're like for it. You're pretending to be against it because it's evil and brown and scary. But then you're like telling someone to cover up. You're telling a woman to cover up. God. The best part about this is like, I'm not even like scantily clad either. I'm just wearing like a tank top, a skirt, and tights. Like this is so tame. This is one of the tamest things that a person can wear.
And have Andrew understand, yeah, I'm using your own father's words against you as I beat your ass for a second time. He was trying to just like be, I mean, this is his rapper background. He was just being like awesome, basically. And there was a great article in Politico, maybe we were referencing it, where they just like completely lay into Andrew Cuomo about this with a bunch of quotes, one from State Senator Liz Kruger and then from Bill de Blasio too, about basically how Andrew Cuomo is constantly chasing his father's legacy and constantly unable to live up to it.
Yeah, on top of Andrew, I mean, this is like Mamdani's reminder to Cuomo, you're not your dad.
Yeah.
And the idea that Chris Cuomo sort of like elides the fact that like, well, he was first generation immigrant, my dad, and he loved this country because this is the place where it could happen, which of course is almost like the centerpiece of Mamdani's campaign, right? The immigrant experience in New York.
That speech.
Specifically that speech. And then on top of that, him saying diversity is our strength. The last time I heard anybody comment on the question as to whether diversity is our strength was this guy's brother.
Yep.
When he said it's also a danger.
A weakness.
It can be a weakness on MSNBC and then repeatedly confused two black hosts' names on the network.
Yeah, let's.
To divide needed to be dealt with, okay? He was stronger than all of them combined, but sweeter as well. These are mean people, and that's why half the city came out against them. But they are right about what is wrong when it comes to affordability. The question is, do they want to make things right or worse? Three big points. MAGA and MEGA are following playbooks. Project 2025, you can say, oh, that's a boogeyman. No,
What like
the choices are all
Jank
over
and I feel like this is like the both sides type of thing. I don't remember a single mayoral campaign where there was more specifics about what the guy wanted to do. I mean, Mamdani, we'll see if he can do it, but it is quite clear what he's going to be judged on, whether he can deliver those four things: the free buses, the universal childcare, the freeze on the rents, and the grocery stores. I mean, everybody in the country knows those are his four things.
And not one can name an Andrew Cuomo policy that he was presenting.
Except, him being a total perv, but like also.
I don't think that was a promise.
Yeah, but the way he's talking about his father.
I'm not going to not be Italian.
Yeah, the way he's talking about his father is this like unifying figure. That was there it was in the 1970s when Cuomo did lose the Democratic primary and ran in as an independent, which his son tried to echo. And that was when they were running the ads, vote for Cuomo, not the homo.
Against Ed Koch.
Against Ed Koch, who was a closeted gay man. So this is total revisionist history as well.
Yeah, but Mamdani and AOC never brought him cereal in the morning.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like he was sweet as he was powerful.
Yeah. Dad wasn't, there is I imagine that there's a real story about the relationship in this family.
Well, this is why Cuomo was blue Trump. I mean, it's all there. Nepo baby comes from a father who is more successful than you, constantly trying to live up to them, built on bullying and transactions and corruption. I mean,
it is really funny that the biggest Nepo baby really tried to call the other guy the Nepo baby. They tried really every smear campaign. I agree with this one post that was like, oh, here it is. 1 second. Show up. Okay, there we go. Out of all the failed hit jobs on Mamdani, I think my favorite one has to be that he went out for sushi with his wife. How is a so-called working-class mayoral candidate like Zohran Mamdani eating at Omen Sushi tonight, one of the priciest joints in New York City? This clown lives in a rent-stabilized apartment in Queens, but dines like a diplomat on a Qatar-funded per diem. Who's paying for that? Oh my God. Zohran the moron? Boo. He really tried to make it a thing. He even hashtagged it. Hashtag Zoran the moron. Boo. Get off the stage. Boo. It's also the thing that makes no sense. It's the same criticism that Hassan gets where people are like, oh, you're poor and you like socialism? Well, you just like it because you want to take other people's money. Oh, you're rich and you like socialism? Well, you're a hypocrite. It's like, so what's the right amount of money to make to be pro-socialist? I want to know. Just, oh, this must be the guy that Riley Gaines died in 5th for the spelling bee with Zoran. No. Zoran Mamdani. All of Rappaport's tweets read like ChatGPT. No. You're so right. Wait. Anyways, I just genuinely. How much money can you spend and still be in favor of socialist policies? How many shirts are you allowed to own? Are you how many? I just want to know the number. Because it feels like if you have money, you can't be pro-socialist, but if you don't have money, you can't be pro-socialist. So what's the right number? I just don't understand. 3, so you're good. Oh, okay. Whew. Thank goodness. Jesus. Stress for a second there. It would have been so funny if Mamdani responded to this by showing Cuomo getting booed in one of the many fine dining places he went to during the campaign. It's so stupid because rich people being for the taxation of rich people should be like evidence that rich people won't flee and actually they like the city and actually want the people who work there to still live dignified lives. Like, that's the most infuriating thing about, like, the unbelievably wealthy pieces of shit in this goddamn fucking country. They're so greedy, they refuse to give up even the smallest fraction of wealth so that the people that live at the bottom bracket get to live maybe a slightly more dignified life. And what they don't realize is, hey, you fucking idiots. If you keep making people live in worse and worse and worse conditions, you think nothing is going to happen? You think people are just going to roll over and die? Like, that's never happened. No one, and the worst part is no one is even pushing for policy that would end billionaires, that would cause billionaires to cease existing, like taking away every dollar over $999 million. No one is even pushing for legislation like that. Sorry, politicians is what I mean. I'm not saying people don't want it. People want it. I'm saying there are no politicians pushing legislation like that. It's literally not happening. Every single politician is just saying we should just tax them a fair amount. Because guess what? You still get to go get sushi with your wife or your girlfriend or whatever. You just pay a little bit from the money that you stole from your workers. Like, oh my God. Also, which one of you fuckers just forced me to have 2 tomatoes? Damn you. Damn you.
Like, they are very, very similar people.
You mentioned the vote Cuomo, not the homo thing. Did you see the update that Andrew Cuomo's daughter did on that recently?
Oh my God, I did see this. This is the most cringe thing. I will say it's not racist and it's not homophobic and it's just
atrocious.
It's just, yes. This is...
Are you allergic to tomatoes or something? That would be crazy. Streaming myself eating something I'm allergic to. Just literal self-harm. No, I just fucking hate tomatoes. And this entire experience is to get me to stop hating tomatoes. And I'm hoping after enough tomatoes, I won't fucking despise tomatoes. Because it's the only food that I dislike. The only one. And let me just say a couple things. All the people being like, add salt, put a little olive oil, add a little mozzarella. You know, I've tried all that shit, dude. I love food. I am such a fat bitch to my core. And I mean that lovingly. I love food. You think I haven't tried that shit? You think I haven't tried? You think I want my salads to suck because there's a bunch of fucking tomatoes in them? You think I want my fucking toast to suck because there's a bunch of fucking tomatoes on it? Do you think I want that? Do you think I want to bite into a burrito and there's a bunch of tomatoes and now they're disgusting? You think I want to have to fucking peel the tomato slice out of my burger? You think I want to live like? Of course I don't want to live like that. And people are like, well, you're just eating bad tomatoes. Bro, I've tried homegrown tomatoes. I've tried farmer's market tomatoes. I've tried organic tomatoes. I've tried every type of tomato. I've tried brown tomatoes. I've tried yellow tomatoes. I've tried the purple tomatoes. I've tried everything, okay? I don't give up easy, chat. I don't. I think the problem is, like, you just have to eat enough until your brain finally is like, okay, fine, we'll deal with this. Fine, we'll deal with this. Fine, we'll deal with this. It's a texture thing. It's a big part of it is a texture thing. And people are like, maybe it's acidic. It's like, no, I love acidic things. I love acidic things. Acidic things are amazing. And again, it's just raw tomatoes. You dry the tomatoes, they're good. You pickle the tomatoes, they're good. You cook the tomatoes in any way, they're good. So please, you don't have to tell me to salt it, to pepper it, to put some ranch on it. I have tried. I have tried. I have to power through until eventually I stop disliking it so much. Because currently when I eat anything that happens to have a tomato in it, I'm like, I have to resist the urge, or I don't resist the urge, to remove the tomatoes from my food. All right? You like salsa? Surprisingly, salsa is fine. Because again, I think a big part of it is the texture. But anywho, put some ketchup on. No, that feels wrong. That just putting ketchup on tomatoes? Dude, what are we talking about? What the fuck?
It's amazing. This came out after, you know what's amazing about it? It's at Cool Girls for Capitalism event. And
can I get an invite to
Did they have to put her father in a cage?
no, but
You should see the pictures. He's looming in the background.
Wait, what? Wait, I haven't seen these pictures.
Is it a straitjacket?
Yeah, they need cuffs for that guy, and not in the way you're thinking, Andrew.
But why is it the biggest simps for capitalism have absolutely no sense of what they're putting out and how it will be received by the public?
No demand for this.
This is one of the worst product rollouts I've ever seen. Go ahead.
And I want to see it. No motion. No motion. Motionless. Oh no.
Yes, like even he was like, sweetheart, please, I love you, you're my daughter, but stop, my God, stop. No FOMO, vote Cuomo.
No fear of missing out, vote Cuomo. What are we missing out on? Some lower back touching?
Some inappropriate groping.
Oh, God. I'm sure she's a very nice person, but I don't think...
I love even his comment, like, it's great how you just came up with that kind of says, like, you know, this was off the top of her head, everybody.
Right.
You know that saying, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree? Well, sometimes it does. Sometimes there's a tree and it's on like a hill, and sometimes the apple falls off the hill, off the tree, and it rolls all the way down to the hill, and there's a stream there. And it rolls into the stream, and the stream takes it down out to the ocean, essentially, and then it just goes miles and miles away. Well, I think that's what we're watching here.
There's another saying for that, which is shit rolls down.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. That was, I'm going to be honest, pretty sauceless. Pretty sauceless behavior. But not as sauceless as this.
Support him? Did you support Mamdani? Did you support him? Did you come out publicly for him, or you have concerns?
I'm not getting directly involved in that race or endorsing or anything like that.
You're gonna duck the globalize the Intifada bullet. I mean, that is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
That's a problem. You know, he's got a lot of views that, I mean, it's no surprise or secret.
It's so funny too, because he didn't even endorse the statement "globalize the Intifada." He just said it means a lot of different things to different people.
That he is further left than I am in the Democratic coalition. That said, you know, I was a 29-year-old mayor that a lot of people wrote off and didn't take seriously, and was able to get big things done. So
we're going to
I expect that he's going to win. And
socialist experiment in what was at least before the greatest city in America and one of the greatest cities in the world.
Well, you know, the thing about winning is you get a chance to find out very quickly how good your ideas are and whether they'll have the results you have in mind. And you know, that's something that I expected he'll win, and then we'll all get to see.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see when that 54% tax hits. Like, if people are like, you know what, Miami and Texas look pretty great, and maybe I'm going to bounce.
Does this guy have like 17 filters on his face? Why does he look like that?
Miami and Texas look pretty great, and maybe I'm going to bounce.
No, just a pound of Vaseline stuff. Dude, I hate Pete Buttigieg. I know that that's not a controversial opinion, but God, dude. How are you one of the least likable candidates, the most forgettable candidate?
Do you support Mamdani?
Mamdani. Can I say something? It's always white people in America telling brown and black people to learn English, and then they can't even fucking pronounce names. It's not even hard. It sounds exactly how it's spelled. There are some names, I will admit, that are like, okay, that's a little daunting. That's more than 10 letters. Wish me luck. Prage. Mamdani is not. It's like really, it sounds exactly like what you think it sounds like. How? There's this Eric Adams interview, and it's probably the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my goddamn life. But this was probably the craziest part. I don't want to make you guys watch it because a lot of it is just like insane old man rambling. She's so iconic, dude. She's so legendary.
Any last words for Zoran Mamdani's New York?
This is New York. It's not Cuba. It's not China. It is the center of capitalism, not socialism. Can't take it backwards. We've made too much success.
Backwards doesn't even make any sense because it's not like what. It's the center of capitalism, as in like what? It wasn't always. It used to be social. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about?
Got to move forward.
Got it. Marry, F, kill, communism, socialism, capitalism.
Anyone want to give some guesses on what he would say? Because, you know, like marry, kill, marry, fuck, kill. Maybe like, you know, fuck socialism, kill communism, marry capitalism. Are you talking about Asmund saying he's being gang stalked? Did he say that? I don't know. Maybe we'll save that. You know, maybe he'll say like, maybe he'll switch it up. Marry capitalism, fuck communism, kill socialism. Maybe he'll say something like that. Who knows? Surely he's going to respond coherently, right, guys? Right? Now hold up.
I would marry capitalism,
Okay.
Israel, socialism and communism. I would kick to the curb.
I must have misheard that. You didn't just randomly say Israel in the middle of the sentence. That would make no sense, right? I must have.
I would.
Marry, F, kill, communism, socialism, capitalism.
I would marry capitalism,
Okay.
Israel, socialism and communism. I would kick to the curb.
Why did he say Israel in the middle of that sentence? Why? Why did he say that? I'm gonna marry capitalism, Israel. What?
A list of things that you love. Marry, F, kill, and the Black community, NYPD, Israel.
I would marry, and love all three of them.
Okay.
And
But you wouldn't marry Israel. That's weird. Suska. Anti-Semitic much? Question mark.
I would add on to them Ghana,
Okay.
Senegal,
All right.
Nigeria,
Shout out.
South
Noah.
Africa.
Okay.
Exactly.
I can't get over that he said I would marry capitalism, Israel. Like, what? Oh my God, someone did it. An absolute madman did it, guys. Thank you. You have freed me, chat. Are you guys ready? I'm here, finally, to disprove the idea that I only have one shirt. Because that's right. I have at least 2 shirts. You guys can't look at the second one. Stop. That's right. I got at least 2 shirts. Get fucking owned. Get destroyed. Get toasted and roasted. But also, if you guys could just like donate the other 48, because this is like strangling the shit out of me, and I'd like to take the second one off. If you guys could do that, that would be really nice. Because it's only $48. Like, please, save me. These are cutting off all circulation in my arms. Wearing more than one shirt was actually a terrible idea for fundraising, because it actually is killing me. I knew you look kind of fluffy today. I was looking like I was in my bulking era a little bit. They call her 3 shirts, no jeans. Exactly. I can confirm that they say this. I can confirm. 1 second. All right. I was wondering why you were looking so buff. Thank you. Actually, I'm actually just like buff. I'm just actually so jacked. Yeah. Thank you for saving me. Thank you to the person who just donated for saving me. That's right. I own at least 3 shirts, bitch. Get fucking owned, haters. They think I'm one shirt denims? No, that's right. I got at least 3 fucking shirts. Get roasted and toasted. I was here. Thank you. I actually tried to put on a 4th shirt and it just didn't, it like literally didn't get on. There was a 4th shirt and I was like, I had to take it off. I was like, I can't power through that. Okay, I should get rid of this. Hold on. But thank you guys for helping me with that. The exact same shirt, but different colors. No, I'm actually just, you guys have to understand. I try to be efficient in my life, all right? Tell me why I went to girl dinner, or like girl brunch with a bunch of friends. And then at one point, my friends were all talking about how I helped them clean and reorganize their closets. And they were praising me for showing up at their place and helping them min-max in life. Like, I will go to your place and pair your socks and then tell you, girl, what the hell are you doing? Why do you own 17,000 different pairs and none of them have a matching sock? Girl, throw all of these out and buy like a bulk pack of like 100 that are all black or all gray or all white. Because guess what? When they all match with each other, pairing them is easy. You don't have to have a billion socks that you have to sit there and find the matching pair. If you own one type of sock, they all pair with each other. Or even like 2 pairs of socks, they all just pair with each other. Almost. So yeah. All right. Anyways, fuck the next person who donates money for the fucking tomatoes. Damn you. Damn you fuckers. Okay. I just wear mismatched socks because I'm built different. My OCD could never. Okay. Here's the link to this for anyone who wanted it. I do think I'm getting to like not hating, like the first tomatoes that I was eating, I was close to fucking barfing when I was eating these goddamn tomatoes. Like, I was actually like, I was getting a gag reflex on the tomato, which was like so terrible. And it's starting to get better, so it's working, guys.